guys. Happy Monday. Okay, so we got one more day for our 1111 portal. Join our 1111 portal ritual, creating balance within your love life, finances, and keeping those low vibrational entities away from you. Okay, so energy is energy. If it resonates, a little late, but better late than never. Somebody wants full commitment. I'm getting right into it. Email me, Sunshine Goddess 333 at gmail.com. Somebody wants full commitment with you. Okay, so financial commitment. Someone wants to invest in you in the long term. Okay, so partnership, working together, fulfilling career. This is where they're at. This is what they want. Okay, so I think something else happened in the meantime. So I'll give you guys some time to get in here. Yeah, look at Tower card. Something happened within their family life. I'm picking up an energy where somebody just had to do a lot of stuff. Okay, a lot of things they had to choose between. Am I going to be in a relationship connection, or am I going to do what my family wants me to do? Am I going to do what's right for me, or I'm going to do what my family? This person desired a relationship. I feel like this person always wanted to be in a relationship and a connection, but now or then or in the future or moving forward, this person's family intervened. Yeah, look at what the spiral energy. Okay, so out of control, climbing the ladder, upward trend, revising a job, promotion, connections. So again, we have this energy of somebody, light bulb. Okay, so this person, they know that they want to be with you in a relationship and a connection, but they are just, we're going with how their family felt. Okay, so that's a little bit of the backstory. Let you guys get some time to get in here because I'm getting off at like 8:30. Happy Monday, guys. Get those likes up soon as you get in the building. Yeah, happy Monday, Sunshine Goddess crew. Energy is energy. If it resonates, this person, they have a lot of anxiety when it comes to doing what's best for them. If it feels good, it's because it's good. It doesn't mean like something bad is going to happen. And I feel like, look at what the decisions in reverse here. Okay, so decisions in reverse. This person was worried about making a decision that didn't, the decision that they were making about a relationship, about a connection, it was more fitting for other people than themselves, is what I hear. Okay, so hi, I'm Phoenix to you. Happy Monday. So I'll at the 5 minute mark, we're going to start, and I'll just start pulling other cards. But again, if you're just, oh yes, 10 in the chat, baby. Happy Monday, y'all. Let's go. Get those thumbs up. As soon as you get in here, just really quick, just, you know what I'm saying? Get those thumbs up. Happy Monday. Your person, this energy, they wanted what was best for them, but they did what was best for their family. They wanted what was desirable to their heart. But you got to do what you got to do. I know there's a Bible verse that says like a man must leave his mother and father and go do what's best for them. Okay, so if you need mom and dad to still survive, we're not judging in this economy, but don't let them ruin your love life. Your mom's your mom, not your wife. Okay, like your dad's your father, right? Not your husband, right? So again, it's an energy here where somebody just allowed their family. Ooh, my ear is itching. My ear is itching bad with this reading. I got to look that up. That they let their family make a decision on what they want, how they want, when they wanted it. Because initially, when you met this person, they desired you. They want to marry you. They want to be with you. They knew it was long-term commitment here, right? So while you guys were gathering in, I just pulled a few cards, not too much. You just pick four, which is interesting. In our top deck was a light bulb, is because this person's ready to separate from their family and go out on their journey. Although it may seem they may seem afraid, it's an energy, but yes, thank you so much. But again, this person, they're realizing staying in that energy of doing what their family wants them to do. No, it's like they want financial commitment, but their family wanted to decide who, what, when, where, why, and how. And this person was conflicted with the decision card. They were conflicted in deciding, do I just choose my family or do I choose who I want to be with in the long term? And a lot of conflict. Again, I feel like there's a mother here that just will not relinquish control of their son under any circumstances. Like, excuse me, miss, I just need to let go. You gotta let go. Okay. And again, this person, they're tired of that. So with the top of the deck here, we have the light bulb energy. It's clicking in their mind. It's clicking in their mind that they just want new. They want to be able to break free from their family and do what they have to do and raise their family. Or maybe they met you and you had kids in their family, like, oh, you can't be with someone that has kids. Or maybe they met you and they're different religions or different, whatever it was. It's not a good look for this person because they desire to be with you. They don't desire to be with this other person, because I do pick up that their family said, oh, be with this person, it's much better. No, it was never much better. Okay. They never want to be with the person that they chose. Even if they chose this person. And it's so interesting because we have Thanksgiving coming up, right? And some of us have older kids and you want them to come home for Thanksgiving, but what if they're in relationships? You want them to go be with the other family, right? You want them to start seeing what's better for them, right? This person has just been so afraid to break off of their family. And we're not saying break away from your family. We're saying is, if you desire to be with someone, be with the person you desire. Not that your mom picked, not that your dad picked, not that your sister picked, not that your cousin picked, not that your aunt picked, who you want to be with. I see you, nephew. I see you. And they're miserable as hell showing up at Thanksgiving with whoever they decided to be seen with. Okay, so it's an energy here where they're like, you know what? This person's they're starting to realize that they can be separate entity of their family. They don't have to choose who their family chooses. Now, it is important that that when you make these changes and you make these choices, that it is desirable again. But with this pendulum, they're tired of going back and forth between who their family wants and why are they settling down with someone who their family wants when they don't desire them, when they don't think they're attracted to them, when they don't like them. It's giving energy like it's not the 1900s. There's no more arranged marriages, right? Or maybe there was an arranged marriage and this person's like, but I don't like this person. I don't want to be with this person. This is someone that I don't want to be. And maybe they did it for financial gain, right? But then as soon as they got with that person, they started going through financial problems. Okay, so again, there's a big energy here where they know that if they anchor down and be with who they decided to be with and who they want to be with, that it'll be better. This person's breaking free of what their family thinks, of how they say, and they don't care about all the problems and issues that come along with that. The Empress energy. They want to be with the Empress. That's who they desire to be with. They want to be with the Emperor. I know it's Empress, but energy is energy. If it resonates, it resonates. So again, this person saying, I do actually, you know what, family? I actually want to be with this person in the long run. Okay, so always desiring to be with you. Okay, so I really want to clarify this Tower card because it could even be who this family thought was financially better for this person. We'll be with this person because they're more stable. And then your person's like, well, we can figure it out together. Well, no, because, this person may not have everything that you need. And they're like, but I can figure it out. And they're just like, they didn't want conflict. Okay, so they didn't want conflict when it came to who they chose or how they chose. Someone could even be in the mob. Okay, where their family's like, listen, you gotta pick and choose your battles here because we can't let too many outside people come in. And picking up Italian energy as well, like very strict on who you bring home. And the holidays are approaching. Somebody's like, I got to make a decision. I got to figure out what I want to do. In the meantime, I just feel like when they decided about their family, it gave them some type of downward spiral in their life. Like it didn't feel good to allow someone else to pick and choose who they should be with. Right? Spirit, clarify this Tower card. Spirit, clarify this Tower card. It caused way too much conflict in their life. Okay? So like the person they chose, they don't want to be with them. It is what it is. It is what's going to be. We're asking Spirit to clarify the Tower card. We clarify the Tower card with the Tower card because this person, everything that they wanted in life, that they've desired in life, they did it for their family. Everything they chose, down to what they wore, what they ate. So their family's causing Tower moments within their life. Them choosing what their family wants is causing Tower moments in their life. When is it going to stop? When is it going to change? Spirit, clarify this decision in the spiral. So this person's like, so you guys are making me decide to choose if I have to walk away from you or walk away from who I want to be with. This isn't fair. You're putting me between a rock and a hard place. This is rough for me. This person's like, so in that relationship with that person because you guys don't want me to be with them because you chose who you want. Queen of Swords. All right. So this could be a sister, a cousin. Okay. That, you know, maybe they're friends with the person. Maybe like, well, you need to choose them because blah, blah. It don't matter. Heart over head decisions. They want to be with who they want to be with. Nobody's supposed to be here. Maybe your person comes home and the person that's friends with their sister or their cousins or their female family member is at the house. They're like, I didn't want to see them today. What are you doing? Stop. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there's an ex involved and they're like, I don't want to be with them. You know, I don't want to be with this person. Why are they at the house? Why did you invite them? I didn't want them to be here. Nobody's supposed to be here. Yes, they're like, no, I'm trying to move away from the situation. And you're putting your 2 cents in. You're putting your 2 cents in about, you're like forcing this. I don't want to be with this person. Energy to energy. If it resonates, it resonates. This person's like, you know what? I don't care what you done, what grandfather did and grandmother did and said we had to do. And with all due respect, family is not all that I have. With all due respect. Okay, breaking generational change and curses and taking your power back. This person's like, no, I'm gonna go be with the empress of whom I want to be with. I just pick up a heavy energy of somebody like their mom's not married, but they like run their son in the ground like they're their husband. You know, I just pick up somebody that's a daughter that just has to pick up the slack of everything and everyone just because she's the daughter. You know, and your person feels like, you know what? First of all, I'm leaving that person, okay? And if I have to walk away from this family dynamic, then I'm going to do that. You know, not going to cry. Your person been trying to say, I don't want to be with this relationship connection. And then they end up just being with whoever because they know that being with that particular person's not what they want. So now they're a cheater because, you know, they made decisions that were best for them. Energy's energy. If it resonates, and that's moving towards you, they don't care. They don't care no more. This person, they're like, you know what? I don't care. I don't give a damn. I'm going to do what makes me happy. Okay? And there are some generational change and curses being broken because they're found their intuition. I pick up an energy of somebody here that's been hiding a relationship from their family. I'm getting like maybe it's 2 females that have been together and one of them's hiding their relationship from their family because their family thinks that they're into men and they're not. They're not. They're not. And they're hiding it. They're not saying anything. They're not opening up. They're playing pretend with someone else. And they're like, oh, yeah, well, we broke up. The family's like, why? They're like, well, could have just been a friend they bought around just to. They just don't want to. I just hear someone like, please. Like every time they go around their family or they're being questioned and like, why are you not married? Why are you not with this person? Why are you not doing this? Why are you not doing that? Like, they're like, can you let me breathe? Please. And you know, I'm ready. Yeah, inner strength, 7 of Cups. They're like, I'm trying to figure life out. I'm trying to figure it out. What if I just didn't want to be married by 30? What if that wasn't what I wanted? What if me not being married by 30 is they're starting to realize I can break away from my family without being outcasted. I could break away from my family without turning my back on them. You know, and somebody's ready to say, the hell with that 88 energy. I'm out. I'm gone. Whatever. If I got to leave you to fulfill myself, because there's all these cups are empty, right? But when they have the inner strength, they're all full here. So this energy is like, listen, if I have to make the decision to be out, I'm out. And it's not because I don't love y'all. It's because I want what's best for me in my life. Okay? So I want this new beginning. Energy's energy, and this person's like, out. If leaving my family and not being around them so I can be happy and taking my energy back, and especially when it comes to my dating life, my marriage life, if I have to separate from you guys, I'll take that leap of faith. I'll do it. It's okay. You might be mad. You said you're my family. You said you're going to get over it. Whatever the case may be, I'm doing what's best for me. Energy's energy. If it resonates, this person's standing up. They're standing up for themselves. They're standing up. You know, I feel like it took them for so long to stand up for themselves. Somebody was a teenager and they just could not do what they wanted to do, how they wanted to do it, because their dad always made the decision for them. Their dad always made the decision for them and what they want to do and how they want to do it. And you know, somebody could have had money. Somebody could have wanted to, hold on, we're getting this person out out the channel. Somebody just always wants to impress their family, but they're impressing their family made them upset and sad. Right? All right. So my family wants me to play volleyball, but I really want to play basketball. Right? And it didn't stop. It didn't stop until when they were younger. It just kept going and going on with their life. And then they were able, I feel like somebody's father here, it could be some estates involved, or their father takes care of them, or they pay their bills, or something with their family that they're like, you know what? I'd rather live in a studio than have to worry about what I like take somebody to the point where, like, you know what? Keep the money. I'll do what I need to do. I'll be okay. I don't have to do this. If finances is keeping me trapped in this situation, I'm leaving. It's not worth it. Somebody's mentally, physically, emotionally exhausted from listening to what their family has to say. They're tired. Tired of sneaking around with other people. Tired of not getting what they want. Tired of deciding what their family wants. Maybe tired of sneaking around seeing you. Okay, because we got the Two of Pentacles, the Emperor. Somebody's juggling a relationship with another person that they don't even want to be with, while the Divine's encouraging them to move forward. It's been a long time coming. And somebody's family's really trapping them with this finances, with this Ten of Cups in reverse. Well, you won't get the estate. Or you won't get this, or you won't get that. This person's like, you've been doing this to me since I was little. I don't care. I don't want it. Fine, keep it. Somebody married somebody for money. Okay, somebody had to marry someone for money. This whole time, this person wants what their heart desires. Why is it a problem that I want what I want in my life? Why are you guys making this an issue of my happiness? Look at all these swords. They can't sleep. They have a lot of anxiety. Holidays are coming up. They got to show up. Okay, nothing's happening the way that they want because they've chose all these swords energy. These cards stay together. As much as I shuffle these cards, they're like bounded by what their family wants. Not no more. This person's breaking free. Oh, well, if you don't like it, too bad. Too bad. Energy's energy. If you don't like it, too bad. Okay, Wheel of Fortune, things are changing. It's terrible. They don't like the way that they feel when they go around their family. Okay, oh, I'm so used to people being with their booty cheeks out. Okay, so somebody's ready to end it all. There could have been somebody in their family may have passed away, or they're in the future, and they're just like, I don't want to be around this family. It is what it is. It's going to be, you have a grandfather energy here. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Well, when I was with your grandfather, like, it's not the 1930s anymore. I don't want what you want for me. Energy's energy. If I know I want to be with this Queen of Cups. And this person trying to explain, they make me feel good. They make me feel alive. I love how I feel when I'm with them. The family's like, oh, we don't know. You should be in that arranged marriage. Or like, no, I've decided who I want to be with. 1111, energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. I decided who I want to be with. And this you guys you're not going to change it. You're not going to change it. I don't care what you do, what you say, how you say it. I'm going to go to do what I want to do. Energy's energy. If it resonates, this person doesn't care no more. They know the desires of their own heart is to be with you. Somebody's walking around acting like they haven't been intimate with, it's like it's giving me energy. Somebody may say that they're still a virgin, but they've been intimate with the person they want to be with. They're like, I'm not. Somebody's just taking their full power back from their family. That, let your kids be your children. Let your children be your children. Let them grow up and do what's best for them. Okay, somebody's daughter's running around here being very promiscuous, and they don't even know it. They think that she's just like, no. You're pushing your children into these situations, or they've been pushed into these things, these lifestyles that they don't want to live because they just can't come towards you and say how they feel because you're very defensive. You want to decide for them what you want to decide. Let them be their own person. It's causing heavy burdens that they're trying to figure out who this person should be with. With this 9 of Wands and 10 of Wands, if they want to be with whom they want to be with, just let them be with who they want to be with. Energy's energy. If it's all part of their journey, they have to learn and pick it up an energy of somebody that's so overprotective. How can they learn if you don't teach them? If you don't let them, they have to make their own mistakes. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. They have to make their own mistakes. You have a mom here that's very strict on their child, right? There's a mom here that's done magic on their son's love life. Why? Let them be. Let them do what they need to do. Let them make the mistakes that they have to make. Perfect. Good. Put socks on. You know, in order for them to learn, they have to make the mistakes that they need to make. So it's giving me a little bit of energy here of somebody that's grown up and decided they're going to change their ways and figure things out. And then we have energy here of presently a teenager's parent that's trying to make a decision for them, and they need to make their own decisions. Energy's energy. You gotta let them make their own. I'm a mom of 2 grown kids. Trust me, I know. It's a battle, but you're not gonna win. You're gonna push them away further. I mean, I've never had these issues, but I'm just saying, like, children, oh my God, drooling. Children put resistance and things. Look at the bottom of the deck, freedom. Okay, so they want to be free. If listen, somebody's struggling with their sexuality, just let them be free. Okay? There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. The only thing that's stopping you from being with this family or in your child's life is you, because you want them to follow the path that you want. Let them be free. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. This was strange because I've never really gotten downloads like this. I'm like, where did this come from? Okay. All right, Spirit, we could do it. Happy Monday, guys. Motivational Monday. Email me, sunshineggoddess333@gmail.com. Beware Beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally, the qualities you don't like are also of your own reflection. So somebody figuring out, well, maybe it's because I didn't get to choose when I was younger. Maybe my parents set everything up for me and I had to do what they had to do. No, let your child decide. You decide. They know who they want to be with. The person that, isn't it more important that the person that they want to be with, that they're happy, instead of what you want or how you want it? Isn't that more important here? I just feel like maybe there was a mother that wasn't in the best place, right? And then she sees her daughter and she's like, well, be careful with this. And then she's like, Mom, I got it. I got it. If I make a mistake, that's okay. I'll learn from it. Okay? You projecting your fears and what you went through onto me in my life isn't going to change the situation at all, on none whatsoever. It's just going to say, I'm going to have to learn, Yeah, sacred union. Somebody knows that someone that they want to be with is a very sacred union. Although their family does, they're like, I know what I feel when I'm with that person. I know what I feel. I know how they make me feel. I've prayed on this. I want to do what I want to do. Energy's energy. If it resonates. Honor and treasure relationship for is truly sacred. Oh, it's not sacred. They're like, well, I pray to God about this and I keep getting the signs. Or I pray to my higher person and they keep giving me the signs. I see the 333s. Right? I keep asking the divine, although my family doesn't like this person, is this who I should be with? Energy's energy. If it resonates. Playfulness. Somebody brings out of something of a person they haven't experienced in a long time. You make this person feel alive. They make this person feel alive. Somebody feels alive here when they're with this person. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. Remember, love is the greatest healer. They're tired of sneaking around saying they're going to meetings and this and school and class, and they're out having a good time. And then they have to come home straighten up like, no, let them go. Let them be free. Okay? Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to prove which is beyond our control. Okay, so at some point, if they don't accept this, then this person's going to walk away from their family. And they're going to have no choice but to accept it from afar. Energy's energy. If it resonates. Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. And again, this person, they want to tell their family how this person feels. Right? Or maybe someone just is afraid to move forward because they know how their family is. I'm telling you, between culture and religion here is a big factor.
You tell me to be lazy.
Could you be the farmer? Okay. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at all times. Energy's energy. If it resonates. Okay? A sexual union. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, Could you get her, guys? Because she'll jump on my bed with all my cards. Thank you. Instead of placing your focus on another, now it's time to give to yourself. So you know what? This person, this energy, they're like, the hell with everything. I'm just going to go over here, take care of myself. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it's only being true to yourself that you could be true to others. Yeah, someone's going to just they're separating themselves from their family because their family wants what they want and they're not accepting or being respectful of what they want. So they want to be with the Empress, be with the Empress. It's not their life. Your family's called to decide who and what and how they should be with. Okay, so let's do a Bible verse. All right. Let's see. Okay, let's see. And Harold with his soldiers treated him with contempt and mocked him. Then arraying him in splendid clothing, he sent him back to Pilates. And Harold and the Pilates became friends with each other that very day, for before this they had been an enemy with each other. So again, I feel like if these people got to know who this person's with, they would understand why they want to be with them. Instead of judging them, judge not lest ye be judged, for the measure we judge or the measure we being judged by, right? Happy Monday. I love you guys so much. What a beautiful Monday. Great start of the week. Keep your head up and your heart close, God. 8:32 Eastern time. I love you guys so much. 11:11 is your confirmation. We have our 11:11 portal tomorrow, which I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. Yes, so there's a lot of good things coming for the collective. Oh my goodness, so much financial abundance for the collective. I can't wait to do some more shorts for you guys. I love you guys so much. Keep your head up and your heart close, God. I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys on my midday mix or my next read, whatever comes first. Mwah.